That is so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kaiya. Today we're going to be listening to Exhumed. Not really for the first time. If you saw recently, I just did a concert vlog. Got to see Exhumed with the Caballero brothers in OKC not too long ago. And looking at their set list, I was like, yes, I want to put them officially on my channel. I have no reactions of them on my channel. But today we're going to do two songs off of their 1998 record, Gore Metal. The songs are going to be Limb from Limb and Deadest of the Dead. Those are two songs that they did perform live at the show, and I'm very excited. I have yet to really dive into Exhumed's discography and really listen to their recorded sound. But I will say, Bubba, their merch is fire, and their live sound and live show was top tier, pinched fingies. Definitely go see them if you can. Without further ado, let's get right into Limb from Limb by Exhumed. It's the chainsaw. Yes. I remember this. Brings back memories. Oh yeah. I remember this song. That's why I picked it, and I also remembered this one. These are the only two songs off the set list that they actually played from this record, and this Limb from Limb song was closer to the end of their set, and I just remember this Limb from Limb, like it sounded, this recording is not doing it justice. It's still a dope ass song, but live, this Limb from Limb is so good. And if I remember correctly, this is when they had the guy in the costume come out with the chainsaw, so it like matched with the Limb from Limb, like the vroom vroom vroom. He would like rev the engine of it. It was so good. And this like section 2 where they have the kind of like bass and drum solo-ish, like little pocket, and then they come back in and then they pull back and just have the bass and the drum. That was fire live. Yeah, it sounds so much more intense, the recording version, but live it was so good. And I just remember it being a literal bop live, and seeing them like I don't know. It was fun. Like, Exhumed really, really blew me away. And the song was fire live, super in the pocket, very boppy, like just a good song, a good banger. People in the crowd were loving this. And reading the lyrics too is just really funny. Taking her hand and arms and legs, she's left looking quite stumped. Collecting the body parts that I greedily hoard, the torso is callously dumped. I love that. I also love, what is this? Dislimbing my victims for my collection of severed and rotting keepsakes. Trophies for my room displayed in mylar on decorative platters and steaks. I just love it. It's so gory. It's just like very comedic, and I don't know. Exhumed is pretty great. They're fire. What else can I say? So Deadest of the Dead is going to be next. Now they played this song first, but well, not first in the set, but first before Limb from Limb. But there's a song that they did live, and I don't know which one it is. So I have to go through their whole set list, girl, and their whole discography and find this freaking song. They played a song live at this show that blew me away, and I fell in love with it, and I'm really, really hoping this is it. So this one is Deadest of the Dead. I think this one's it. You do a fade on this song, huh? Yeah, I think this is the song that I was like blown away by, because there's something that I love, this drum beat that they do at the end, because it's such a nice resolve after all of the intensity and the blast beats that they do for these choruses, and then they go into this almost tribal-esque drum beat, and it's very Sepultura, very like Cavalera-esque, especially like at this show with the Cavalera brothers. I was like, this is just reminding me of the kind of vibe that we get with like Roots Bloody Roots, which I wish the Cavalera brothers actually played, but they didn't. But I really, really enjoyed just that nice resolve with the drums. And then the solo too is fire. Yeah, I think this is the song that I just fell in love with, because I was like, dude, it's just such a nasty guitar riff. So simple in the way that it is, layered with those drums. It's just so sassy and so dirty and just... And I love it. And the other thing I remember too with the Exhumed show is I loved how the bass player and the guitarist were the ones doing the deep vocals that you hear on this record. And I like how the verses are layered. So you have, what's his name? I think it's Matt Harvey. Yeah, Matt Harvey, who you should actually go see if you know Justin Horval, J-Dog, owner of Hell's Headbangers. He literally did an interview with Matt Harvey like a few days after we saw them live in OKC, which I thought was so freaking cool. Such a small world. And he said he's been friends with Matt Harvey for ages. But you should definitely go check that out. Matt Harvey was the one that was doing a lot, like all of the higher vocals, at least in the performance, with the guitarist and the bass player doing those like darker, deeper vocals. But I love how it's layered. I love how Matt's voice does like carries the verse, and then those deeper vocals help sing the last line of that verse before taking over the second one, taking control over it. Hopefully I'm making myself clear with how I'm explaining that, but just a fire song. They were so freaking good live, and I remember both of these songs. It's cool to like listen to the recorded version and go back to the live setting in my head and be like, yes, I remember how that sounded. This song sounds really, really good recorded. Obviously, the live setting's going to be much different. I honestly think Limb from Limb sounds way better live, but Deadest of the Dead, this sounds really, really great recorded as well. And I think it's cool too that it's like the second to last song on here, and they put a fade before doing a Sodom cover on this record. So, you know, whether the Sodom cover is kind of more of a bonus track for like a deluxe edition or whatever, Deadest of the Dead, I think, is a perfect album closer. It's longer than the other songs, and it's just that delicious solos, delicious drum beat. It's nasty. It's perfect. And I'm definitely going to be checking out the rest of this record. But I kind of wanted to get Exhumed officially on the channel because before that show, I hadn't listened to them. I hadn't heard anything. I've heard about them, but I hadn't listened to anything of them. And sometimes I like that. I like going into shows kind of blind and just getting the live setting first, you know, and then if songs really pique my interest, then I go online and see the set list and, you know, try and listen to the recording versions and stuff like that. But yeah, I really like Exhumed, and after the show I was kind of sold on them. I was like, yep, I like Exhumed. So let me know what you think about Exhumed, and this 98 record Gore Metal. What do you think about them? Do you think that they have gotten better or worse over the years? Do they have better records than Gore Metal? What's your favorite? What's your least favorite? Have you seen them live, and are you going to check them out on this US tour that they're doing with the Cavalera Brothers? I would love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching and spending time with me today. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, like this video, share this video with a friend, and comment down below. It really helps, it helps the channel out a lot. I've got a Discord if you're interested in joining. There's an invite link in my description, as well as my P.O. box if you want to send something to be featured in one of my monthly metal unboxing videos. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, you guys.